On today's episode of Chat Chow, we have the pleasure of speaking with Thomas Buckley, executive chef of Nobu restaurant here on South Beach.
Well, this is a Midori martini, or what is actually with honeydew melon, Midori liqueur, a little bit of chrome vodka, shaken on ice, and a little bit of simple syrup that the bar make themselves.
Okay, and yours?
Mine is it's a virgin version.
Virgin version, okay.
Yeah, I was just but yeah, I'll say cheers.
Let's cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So I hear we were chatting a little bit before the show, and you mentioned that it was your 10-year anniversary was coming up. Are you guys doing anything special for that?
Yeah, we're going to run a special menu in the bar, celebrate the 10 years. We're starting July 1st. We have a special menu of appetizers like tapas style, everything $10, a list of 4 or 5 cocktails, everything $10. So yeah, it should be a nice promotional vehicle, and we can celebrate all year long.
Yeah, definitely,
Yep.
and reasonably priced, $10.
Yeah, hey, 10 years, $10, that's it. We'll try and give everybody a chance to come and try our food.
That's great. Now, there are over, I guess last time I checked, 20 Nobu restaurants around the world?
Yeah,
or?
I think a little bit over now, 20, almost reaching 22, I believe.
Have you been to all of them?
Not the latest, Moscow, Budapest, and Beijing.
And out
I've
of the
not been.
ones you've been to, what would you say is your favorite?
Well, I'd have to say London because that's where I started. And obviously this one's my next favorite because I'm now based here. But yeah, some of the new restaurants are stunning.
Tell us a little bit about working with Nobu himself. I'm sure everybody wants to know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I met him first when I was in London, and very humble man, very nice, very generous. I liked his style and his philosophy, which is why I kind of gravitated and stayed with him for so long. Very open, he allows his chefs to be creative, you know, bring their own ideas, their own expertise, and as long as it remains in the Japanese ethos, you know, simple, but the best ingredients, and you know, yeah, he's very, very open, very open.
Is he really hands-on?
Yeah. I mean, now obviously with the empire growing, he's traveling. He travels the world every month, pretty much.
Wow.
You know, east to west or west to east. He goes around the globe and checks in on his restaurants, makes sure his staff is good. But yeah, when I was in London, very hands-on. Put the chef jacket on, came in the kitchen, showed us a couple of new dishes, and.
You recently launched a cookbook, and you've been credited in those recipes, and you were also on the cover. What would you say are some of the dishes that you were most proud of, or?
One that came out really nice, and again, it was a groundbreaker for a lot of the sushi chefs, was toro pastrami. Now, toro being the belly of the tuna. Now it's expensive. It used to be cat food 40 years ago. Now it's it's the prime, pristine cut, the most expensive. But yeah, we basically covered it lightly with pastrami spice and cold smoked it for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then we serve very light asparagus salad, raw shaved asparagus, a little ponzu dressing. And you know, I'm handling this. We did the promotion to the other restaurants. I'm handling this toro, and then the sushi chefs are looking at me. Oh, what's he gonna do with this? You know, I got toro. I was like, oh, try it. And they loved it. So they've been doing a couple of different versions now. Especially in New York, it went down well because of the pastrami spice and everything.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You've had some experiences working in Spain, I think, from what I've read. Is that true? Now, I know some food people have said that Spain is the mecca of food. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, you have two schools in Spain right now. You have the very traditional, the tapas and the regional dishes, and then you have the avant-garde. Some call it molecular cuisine, but people kind of are moving away from that term because they don't like it. But yeah, they always call it avant-garde cuisine. And you know, people like Ferran Naderia, and America's champion, Jose Andres, does similar things. But yeah, he was the beginning of the godfather now of that style of food. And I was there kind of in the beginning with him in '98, '99, the very beginning of it all. Very good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You've got $5 to your name, and you've got to buy something with it to make a dish. What would you do?
I'd buy some cabbage. Can I catch an animal or no?
Sure, we can say.
I'll have to pay for it.
Okay, no, you can catch an animal.
No, well, definitely I can do wonders with a bit of cabbage, and you know, I mean, what's cheap? Maybe a little bit of squid or something like that, and if I can afford some olive oil, and and that's it. We're away. You know, maybe a lemon or a lime.
I like that. Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
$5 is hard.
Oh, you know, $5. I can definitely do it. You know.
Do something.
Yeah.
We interviewed Sarah Allman, and she's the sommelier from Meat Market.
Yep.
And we asked her if she had any questions for you, and she did. I guess she comes here, and she said that she wanted to know if you guys had a new concept that you were developing for maybe the everyday person. That's less expensive.
Yeah, sure. I mean, maybe we can't divulge too much, but I mean, I think it's available as a press junket. And we were talking about this before, that Nobu's looking into doing hotels next, with Vegas being the primary location at the Caesars Palace. And we've talked about doing a different concept. Nobu's very open to this. Nobu-san, but maybe in the future, there might be something a little bit more informal, like you said, less expensive, something that you can frequent every day of the week.
Exactly.
And yeah, something that we've talked about, you know, small dishes, kind of a bit like what we're doing for the bar, kind of that direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was drawn to it. 'Cause,
Right.
you know, $10 is super affordable. And, you know, you can taste Nobu and experience Nobu, but on a cheaper level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I want to cheers. You were a pleasure, really.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Right. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, really. Thanks for having us.
No problem.